What up, bitches? Welcome to the holy fucking shit show. So, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I've been wanting to start my own podcast forever. And it's been like a year or two. And I am so pissed off and just fucking annoyed right now. I cannot even tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you. So here's the deal. I'm going to tell you a little bit about me and myself and the shit show that I've been through the past whole fucking week. And, we'll just go from there. Because I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing. But today is going to be the day. This is Kratom, by the way. Anyways, but yeah, so I have had so much shit going on within the past couple of days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my very first episode of the Holy Shit Show, and I'm going to share it with you guys, and it's going to be pre-edited. I don't know how this shit works, but I'm going to sit here, and of course, I'm going to do my makeup, because I feel like makeup is such a girl thing. It's very therapeutic to just fucking jam out and listen to music, and at least, like, if I got a pretty face on, I feel like, yeah, I just feel like everything's so much better. So I'm going to sit here and tell you a little bit about the Holy Shit Show. So I've been wanting to start this podcast for I've been crying. I've been wanting to start this podcast for over a year now. It's been over a year, and I want to say, I'm going to do it. You just follow me on the channel. Never do it. Today I'm making a fucking video, and I'm fucking doing it. So there's no excuse. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get drunk. I'm going to edit it, and then I'm going to put it up, and then you guys are just going to tell me whatever, because I don't know how this works. Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Don't care at this point. So I'm at a hotel in North Carolina. My best friend's at work. I'm sitting here, distraught, emotionally distraught. I have my little bag, a little to-go bag, full of bullshit makeup that I hardly ever even use. I'm gonna fucking use it. How about that? Because I'm so sick. And they're probably gonna cut me off for doing this, but I don't even care. Because by the time they get me, people have already seen it. And I want y'all to let me know if I should continue making this episode. Because I feel really confident that I'm pretty good. I'm an okay communicationist. I can carry on, banter. One thing or the other. Whatever. But, so, to give you a little bit about what got me over the edge this fucking week. You can't even make this shit up. So, my boyfriend, my wonderful fucking boyfriend, beautiful boyfriend, he takes me skiing somewhere out in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I don't even really know where the fuck it is. It starts with a B. But I go snowboarding for the first time in my life. Never been snowboarding. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But hey, I'm gonna get it. Whatever. Not a problem. So, the week before was the McGregor fucking MMA fight. Yes. Conor MMA fight. Go to a friend of ours' house. We're having a big, huge fucking party. Yada, yada, whatever. Ashley gets shit-faced. So, Ashley gets all shit-faced. And apparently, I busted my ass going upstairs with a bowl of chips. And I busted my fucking tailbone. So before I even go on the trip, this is a week before the trip, busted my ass going upstairs. How's that happen? I don't even know. So I bust my ass going upstairs. My ass is bruised. I've been taking ibuprofen like motherfucking Tic Tacs. Icing my ass. I make it a point to ice my ass. Like I gotta lean on the cabinet so the thing gets on there. Yeah. So anyway, I'm icing my ass every day for a fucking week. Right? Get it up there, snowboard, do all this stuff. Well, first day on there. So we get to this little hotel out in the middle of nowhere. My sister, alright, I don't know if I'm allowed to say her name. Anyway, my sister, she calls me up. She's like, hey sister, what are you doing? And I'm trying to be polite because, she's in rehab. There's only so many people she gets to talk to anyway. So I always try to make it, like, if she makes a point to contact me, I feel like, I should be, liven up her day and shit. So I'm like, how are you doing, sister? What? And she's like, oh, I'm doing good. So we're chit-chatting, bitter banner, or whatever. No big deal. Nothing new. So this bitch, and I'm sitting in a hotel room with guests, trying to put on, a facade. And she's like, guess what I found out today? And me being the happy person, I'm all like, what'd you find out today, sister? And she hits me with the, oh. She said, you know what I found out? I said, what'd you find out? She said, Mama's alive. What? What? So, our mama's been dead for quite some time. That's a whole nother shit show. Mama's been gone. She's been gone. Like, she's been gone. And so, Brittany, she's been in this rehab for like 4 or 5 years. She's been doing really good. And so, I was looking at what? This is crazy shit. Like, she hadn't said some shit like this to me since she was on that shit, And so, I'm sitting here stunned in a hotel in the middle of nowhere. My boyfriend's gone. He's at the fucking casino. So, he's gone. He's at the casino. So, I'm sitting here talking to my sister. And I'm like, what are you talking about, sister? And she's like, oh, yeah, Mama's alive. And I was like, oh, what? And she's all like, oh, yeah, she was at Memo's house. And she was like, oh, yeah, she was at Memo's house. And Margie and Gary, my aunt and uncle, Margie and Gary came over and beat her up. And I called the cops. What? What the fuck? So, she hung up on me. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck just happened? I don't even know. Hang on, I gotta wet my sponges. Oh, please. Alright, so anyway, my sponges are wet. So anyway, Mama's been dead. She's been dead for quite some time. I know she's out of her fucking mind. So I'm sitting here, I'm in the hotel room. Look, my cheeks are red. I've been crying. And I've been drinking too. Shit. So anyway, so I tell my friend, look, I gotta go outside. I can't handle this shit right now. I gotta call my memo. So, I ended up calling my memo. So I called my mom up. And we're sitting here chit-chatting, how we normally do. And, fucking, I'm asking Memo, I'm like, hey, you wouldn't happen to hear from Brittany lately, have you? And she's like, no. So, I hadn't heard from her since about Christmas, and I went home for Christmas. So, I didn't hear from Brittany because I done pissed her off telling her we ain't getting her out of the home because she's Looney Tunes. Whatever, be mad, bitch. So, anyway, I hadn't talked to her. And, so anyway, oh yeah, so I'm talking to Mama, and I'm like, you hadn't heard from Brittany? She said no. And I'm like, I didn't even get into this story. Didn't even get to get into the story. So I'm asking Mama all the stuff, and Mama, she's got 2 little dogs, little yippity-yappity motherfuckers. Yippity-yappity motherfuckers. And I'm asking Mama, I'm like, so, you know, didn't even get into what was going on at all. And she was like, oh, there's people pulling up. And this is like after 9 o'clock. Are you fucking kidding? Like, nobody's coming to Mama's house that hour. So anyway, yeah. So I'm talking to Mama. You know what? This shit is hard. So I'm talking to Mama, and she's like, people are pulling up. She said, there's like 2 or 3 cars coming in the driveway. And I said, what? And then that's when it finally clicked. Brittany done said she called the cops. Y'all, my sister done called the cops from rehab to my mama's house. Saying that my mama was alive. And then my aunt and uncle, came over and beat her up. And so I'm sitting on the phone with Mama, and I'm like, Mama, I said, Mama, she said it was the police. 3 police cars. I said, Mama, just put me on the phone with cops. Just put me on the phone with cops. I'll get it situated. I couldn't even tell her what was going on. She didn't even know. So again, not only am I in Pennsylvania, right? Not only am I in Pennsylvania, in some place I don't know. I ain't even got my dog. I ain't even got my dog with me. My dog's my support person. I ain't even got my dog with me. So I'm sitting here in the middle of nowhere, fucking dealing with a 5-0. I'm halfway lit. At this point, hey, I done took a gummy or whatever. Oh yeah. And here I am talking to the cops. So I'm talking to the police officer. Talking about, you know what? Don't worry about it. Everything's fine, officer. As long as my Uncle Ricky Red ain't out of prison, we fine. Whatever, dude. So I'm, conversing with a fucking police officer, and we're exchanging fucking pleasantries. So anyway, talk to the police officer. He's like, is everything okay, ma'am? And I'm like, yeah, dude. I know, I can't do that shit. It's really strange doing this on camera. I'm a beginner, folks. Anyways, so I'm talking to the police officer. He's like, all right, ma'am, we'll just check the place out and see what's going on. My poor mama, she's 80-something years old. She don't know what the fuck's going on. So, yeah, my poor mama, she's on the phone with me. Gives me the phone. She's like, I gotta go. There's too much going on. So I talk to them. Bitch done called the cops over my dead mama. So I'm sitting here all upset because I hadn't heard my sister talk about that in quite some time. She's been in rehab forever. So I hadn't heard her. She hadn't talked no crazy shit. She hadn't talked no crazy shit in quite some time. So either or, fucking, yeah. So they end up leaving. Memo gets off the phone with me, right? And she's like, I gotta go. It's too much for nerves because you got the fucking dogs zapping. She's got phones ringing, all this other stuff. So I'm trying to get a hold of my Aunt Margie. Yeah. So I'm trying to get a hold of my Aunt Margie because she's over a crazy chick, right? So she just moved to this place. Whatever. I'm trying to get a hold of my Aunt Margie. I can't get a hold of my Aunt Margie. So I get a hold of my Aunt Kathy. Get a hold of Aunt Kathy, and she's just laughing her ass off. She's like, "Are you kidding?" I was like, "You are not going to believe this shit." You are not. But here's the bad thing. You would totally believe this shit. Because this is my family. This is how I grew up. I mean, it shouldn't be new shit, but it's shit. What the fuck? So, yeah. So, anyway, I ended up talking to Kathy. I was like, "Look, dude, I gotta get a hold of Margie or somebody. You know, somebody's gotta get a hold of Margie over this shit because she's over a check. You know the police are gonna come out there." So she was like, "You do that, I'll do this, and we'll just figure it out." I'm like, okay, whatever. So she's doing that. I'm trying to get a hold of Margie. So I'm trying to get a hold of my Aunt Margie. This is weird. How do y'all do this on camera? Be okay with it. This is a damn art right here. Sis, this is a fucking art, dude. Props to you guys. How do y'all do this shit on camera and not like get fucked up? What the hell? Anyways, so I'm trying to get a hold of my Aunt Margie. And I finally get a hold of her. And she gets my Uncle Gary. So my Uncle Gary, he's my uncle by blood. So she's like, "Gary, you're not going to believe this shit." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't believe it either. How do you think I feel? I'm handling this shit. What the fuck?" And I'm in a ski trip in the middle of fucking nowhere. Anyways, so yeah, I'm doing this. Anyways, so yeah, so finally get a hold of Margie, do all that bullshit, and she's telling my uncle, my real like uncle, and she's all like telling him what's going on. I'm like, "Look, dude, I just figured I should let y'all know, just 'cause of the fact like my aunt has my sister, not Brittany's kids, but my other sister." You can't make this up. You cannot make this up. So anyway, so I call Margie and Gary, and I'm like, "Look, dude, whoever y'all got her with, she need to go. Like, she don't need to be there. They ain't doing her meds right or something. Like, I don't know. But yes, so they ain't got her meds right. And so I was talking to her. She was like, "I'll figure it out." I still ain't talked to her about what happened. Hell, I don't even know. But anyway. So yeah, I ended up talking to my mama and everything's okay. So that was the first like big thing that happened. And it's the first day of this ski trip. Yay! Fucking wonderful. Fucking wonderful. Fucking fabulous. Love it. So anyway, fucking get all that shit handled. We go out there, we have a great time. I've already got a busted ass. And then I sprained my ankle. So I'm there for like a couple of days. Anyway, so main point that I'm getting at. I get back and I have to go with my friend Diamond. She is actually who we had talked about doing this show together. But I told her, I was like, "You know what? I just kind of want to do my holy shit show." And see where it goes. Because I feel like I've got like a couple of people, you know, that would like to watch me or just see what I'd like to, sit around and fucking bullshit about, which is fine. And I love doing that. But she's busy, she's got kids, whatever. So, sitting here, it's fucking North Carolina, sitting here by myself, drinking. My fucking boyfriend, fucking boyfriend, hadn't called me, hadn't messaged me, hadn't asked to see, how I'm doing with the whole situation. I've been gone for, 2 days now. No big deal. Whatever, yo. So, I'm emotionally distraught, Emotionally distraught. I'm kind of upset because I feel as if maybe, I just feel like I need more out of this. You ain't even checked on me to see how I'm doing. You ain't bothered to, check on my well-being. And even though I do, I have a problem with putting on a face and feeling like everything's okay, and everything is not okay. It is not fucking okay. It's not fucking okay. It's not fucking okay. I'm not okay. I am not legitimately okay. So, sitting here in the hotel, sitting here in this fucking hotel, and I'm just getting more upset by the second. Then he ain't called. He ain't messaged. Checked on me. Nothing. And I'm sitting here well, I need to do my shit. I need to do my own motherfucking shit. I need to do my own motherfucking shit. And just say fuck it. And that's why I'm starting. My fucking show. Because I am sick of sitting around feeling like I'm by myself when I ain't gotta be. I totally do not have to be doing anything. For sure. And nobody does. But if I don't feel like I'm not wanted, then what's the fucking purpose? What's the point? So, I'm sitting here fucking thinking about what I should do. So I'm like, you know what? What if I just start my motherfucking shit? Tell them the first story I have on my mind, because it's fresh on my brain. Oh, yeah. So, either or. Other than that, I don't know what else to fucking do. I've been out of work. It's been a fucking coronavirus, Who the fuck knows about that shit? So, it's been the fucking Rona. I got shit else to do anyway. What else am I gonna do? So my friend Diamond, she's at work right now. She don't even know I'm doing that. She might get mad. I don't know. But she'll be a guest on occasion. But like I said, she's got little kids and shit. But I got nothing else better to do. So fuck it. Fuck it. really don't even care at this point. I really don't even care at this point. I don't know what else to do. Can't find a job. It's fucking Corona. Nobody's hiring for the shit that I'm doing. Who knew? Who fucking knew? So yeah, here I am, talking to you guys. I'm fucking you too. But I've been told I'm a conversationalist, which is that is no problem with me at all whatsoever. I'm not accustomed to not hearing that. So, there we are. Yeah. So, here we motherfucking are, bitches. So now I'm just like, well, what else do I do? And I'm like, well, the only thing that I can really do is do the only thing that I've been wanting to do this whole fucking time. I'm just starting a podcast. And what other great fucking story would it be to just start out, well, what the fuck happened this weekend? Yeah, it's been fucking great. Crazy hair alert. But yeah, usually my friend, she's gonna be on with me. Yeah, I don't know. I have no fucking idea what the fuck I'm doing anymore, and I'm just over it. I was hoping I could go live today, but unfortunately, fucking YouTube cut me off. They're like, oh, you can't post a live video. Okay. Of course. Oh yeah. So anyways, usually it's gonna be me and my friend Diamond, like I said. And who knows? Maybe sometimes it might be me. Maybe sometimes it might just be the people I met in the fucking bathroom stall at wherever, as long as they're cool people. But yeah, so I don't know, dude. It's my first episode. I kind of want to keep it going. Maybe every time I'm not going to be doing my makeup, probably not. I feel like it's kind of run out. I just didn't have anything else to do. And I want to feel pretty. Besides sitting here and drinking my ass off. I don't know. So, for all you guys that like it, welcome to the Holy Shit Show. Who knows? Who fucking knows, man? I mean, we've been doing this for a minute. I don't know. I've been told I was a conversationalist, so we'll see what happens.